Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
Alright, so you are now tuned in to Breaking Records Radio. My name is Alex, and I have here with me a Queens giant, contributing some of the dopest New York hip-hop throughout the 1990s with production from Irv Gotti, Buck Wild, Havoc, etc. Our guest here has cemented himself in hip-hop's canon. And now, with the 25th anniversary of his debut, The Natural, as well as new material surfacing, there's lots to discuss. Please welcome to the show, Mike Geronimo. What's good, my man?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, brother?
Oh man, I said this at the beginning of the call, but I can't thank you enough for taking the time out to speak to me here today. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to this call.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I get the opportunity to speak to all my people out there in Canada, so I'm lit right now, bro. This is dope.
Of course. So I want to start with some of your history. So your history as an MC is super interesting to me because I know you started off as a DJ first, but I want to kind of backdate that a little bit and talk about your first introduction to hip-hop culture. Not even necessarily injecting yourself into it and participating in any sort of way, but just from a fan's perspective. Where did this all start for you?
I don't know. It's kind of weird, bro. Like, if I try to think about, like, that first moment where, like, you know, or that first song that I heard that had me like, I liked it. It's really hard. Like, I mean, I grew up in Queens, so it was like part of the culture. But if I had to narrow it, it's probably going to be, ironically enough, it was probably either Run DMC or LL. One of the two.
Gotcha.
I think, now that I think about it, it definitely would be Run DMC and it would be Sucker MC.
Gotcha.
Like, the minute I heard Sucker MCs, I was like, yo, I don't know what this is, but I like it. And that was it.
Did you know right from then that you actually wanted to do something with hip-hop, or were you just kind of taking it from a fan?
No. Yeah, no. Like, I hadn't, at that point, figured out, like, maybe there's something for me to do with this, or even the point of saying, there's something you can do with this. I just knew that I heard it, and I would just sit on my terrace every day with my little boombox, and I would listen to, like, Marley Marl, and I would listen to Cool DJ Red Alert, because at that time, two people that had shows. Shout out Mr. Magic. I would listen to his show, and that was just it. Hooked on that form of music.
Yeah, those early radio programmings, I feel like, were really influential to a lot of people around that period of time, right? WBLS, Mr. Magic, whatever it ends up being. Yeah. Those shows are huge. And then, obviously, Stretch and Bobbito as well, once time goes on a little bit later.
Yeah, once time goes on, exactly. But it all started, I would say, with, like, Red Alert and Mr. Magic and Marley Marl. Definitely.
And this is while you were a kid, right? So you would have been skateboarding at that period of time as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this may have even been a little pre my skateboard days. This, I would say, this is closer to being 8, 9 years old, something like that, you know?
Gotcha.